Welcome to the Fantasy Zone, IGN. I am Jose Otero, and I'm here with...
Oh, is this where I say my name? Hi, I'm Mitch Dyer. I thought you were going to go with that.
No, sorry. And we're going to play 3D Space Harrier, which you can find on the Nintendo eShop.
Yes.
Just in time for Thanksgiving. It was actually released, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But we're just going to give you some context, talk about it a little bit. This is a really important game in history.
Okay.
We have to kind of point that out up front. Space Harrier came out in 1985.
That's
was designed,
older than me.
Yeah, it was designed by the legendary Yu Suzuki.
No kidding.
Yeah, I wish we talked
Mr.
about
Shenmue.
him more. Yeah, Mr. Shenmue. And in fact, it also had a cameo appearance in Shenmue.
Huh.
And this game has been ported to everything.
Jose,
Almost every console.
I can't help but notice that you are neither a Harrier nor in space.
No, and not only that. So the character, we're not going to make fun of this too much, but it is kind of funny that the main character, the Harrier, a blonde gentleman in blue jeans who just tripped on a bush, he has these powers to fly in this shmup, basically.
Yeah.
But it's never really explained. But then again, this, is a product of 1985 where you really have to explain or give a lot of things context. But it is really fun to sort of back on and reminisce and be like, well, we never really got an explanation for why that worked the way it did.
Right.
Yeah, but more importantly, this was a shmup in the arcades that did something that other shoot-em-ups weren't. I mean, a few games experimented with this idea, but most shmups did either the top view,
down,
right,
yeah.
or vertical. Vertical or horizontal, but it was always top-down. And this game
This is
put
like
the
Star
camera
Fox,
behind you.
10 years before Star Fox.
Exactly. It put the camera behind you. It had some really cool effects, and it was just very ahead of its time. Even the voice, the fact that the arcade machine had a voice.
Right.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. And you're doing great.
The animation's really good too, right? Like this dragon looks like it's in 3D. It's turning around. It has all these different pieces that make it's really convincing.
Yeah, and in the 3DS port, when you put up the slider, this all looks really good.
Okay.
Like, I have to point out.
Does it make the
looks
IGN logo on the
fantastic.
back of his gun pop?
Look
Look at it.
Wow,
Look at
I
it. Stop
never
get in the air
noticed
and
that.
stop moving a little bit.
Yeah,
Totally looks like the IGN
just
logo.
Fly straight for 1 second, Brendan.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
Discoveries being made. Very cool. All right, so the theme was composed by Hiroshi Kawaguchi, also super snappy, memorable. It's one of those short, 80s loops that you just hear in some video games, and you're like, hey, this is really good. What else can we talk about really quick? The 3DS port not only has the ability to show 3D, but it has options to invert the controls and do other little funky things. It's really well emulated and really well done. That has to be pointed out overall. But yeah, it's really funny that this game was ported to almost everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the Master System, the Game Boy Advance, the ZX Spectrum, even the family computer in Japan had a port of a Space Harrier. Granted, it didn't run that well, but it was still very cool that they tried that. So
It's what, $6?
yep, $5.99 on the eShop.
All right.
And looks amazing.
I miss stuff like this.
Me too. Wild and crazy and really cool. This game to me was what it felt like to get fired out of a cannon. You're always just moving forward.
Right. He's launched and just in the air the whole time. It's great.
Yep. All right. Well, then Fantasy Zone and True Believers for more Space Harrier and Nintendo 3DS content, including coverage of the Sega 3D Classics that just went up on the eShop. Keep it right here at IGN.